Hey, I'm Robert with RV Weekends, and I'm headed out on a big adventure to the Florida Keys on a little bitty scooter. Hey, let's go. Well, hello everybody, and thanks for watching RV Weekends. I'm heading out, and look at my odometer, 16246. Heading to Key West, and here I am in central Brevard County on the Space Coast of Florida. That's the East Coast. I'll show you on a map what I'm about to do. The blue dot is where I'm leaving from, and I'll be heading down the east coastern side of Florida along the beach. It's called A1A. And I'll be ending up in Key West. It's about 380 miles from where I live to get to my destination. So here I am right now at Satellite Beach, just north of the city of Melbourne, Florida, not Melbourne, Australia. And here we are heading to Satellite Beach, and I pull over to give you a little narration. Hey, I'm here, fixing to get into Satellite Beach. I probably went, 50, 60 miles. Went through a little rain shower, got wet, and now I'm dry again already, and the sun is out. But I'm going over the Banana River and the Indian River Intercoastal Waterway, and I'm right here by Patrick Space Force Base. So I'll take a quick flip the camera around so you can see. And the beach is right over there, right over there. There's the beach. We'll be there in a couple minutes. And this is the Intercoastal Highway for boats to go all the way to Canada. Out to Key West and to the Gulf of Mexico that way. All right, let's keep it rolling. All right, I'm in Satellite Beach now. And look what I came across, a buoy. There's one just like this in Key West that marks the southernmost point of the continental USA. It's 437 miles to Cuba, and Key West is what, 90 miles to Cuba? I forget. We've got about 400 miles west to go. All right, guys, I've always seen this buoy because I work in this area sometimes. And I've always wanted to do what I'm doing right now. Take a picture of this buoy and then drive to the other buoy that's about 400 miles away and take a video and picture there. So that's what we're going to do right now. It looks almost identical to this one in Key West in the southernmost point of the continental USA. Well, I said I was in Satellite Beach, so let me show you the beach. Check out this cool little pedestrian entrance to the beach. Can't park your car here, but I'm sneakily parking my scooter. Don't tell anybody. And here is Satellite Beach. Let's look at the beautiful beach. Look at that. Nobody's here. Guys working on a roof. Satellite Beach. All right, pay attention to the color of the water here. See how it's blue farther out and light green here? Because the water is so shallow here, it stirs up the sediment and clouds up the water, so it's not so pretty blue. And remember this, because when we go down to West Palm Beach area, Miami, the water is blue, really close to the shore. I got something for your mind, your body, and your soul. All right, now I'm heading south, away from Satellite Beach, down past Palm Bay, past Fellsmere, heading toward Vero Beach, and on south, as I'll show you on this video. A1A is the most eastern road right along the beach, so it lends itself to some amazing views. And we're going to experience them all here on my little motor scooter all the way to Key West. Here we are. We're here at Sebastian Inlet, and this inlet lets the ocean water into the intercoastal waterway so big boats can go and be protected by the barrier land so they don't have to deal with big waves in the ocean. And it runs parallel to the ocean. So very convenient. Look, there's the ocean. And here's a map of Sebastian Inlet, how it lets the ocean water in the intercoastal waterway. And here it is in correlation to the rest of the east coast of Florida. As you can see, we're making headway. Yeah, beautiful Sebastian Inlet. This is the boundary between Brevard County and Indian River County. And look, here's the river. Look how calm it is. You don't have to deal with the waves and everything. You can just take your boat all the way down the coast of Florida and all the way up to Maine. Very nice. And look, houses. You'll see all kinds of different things as we travel down A1A all the way down. And look, a rainbow. Like I said, it was rain earlier, and there's going to be rain all throughout this trip. We're in Florida. It's a tropical paradise. Well, guys, I failed to mention that this is Labor Day weekend, and I left on a Friday after work around 3:30 and headed south to Jupiter, and I'm going to be careful and be comfortable and stop at a hotel here in Jupiter, stay overnight, and head out to Key West in the morning. All right, guys, it's day 2, Saturday, the 31st of August. I forgot to show you the hotel that I stayed in. Totally just forgot. I remembered, then when I remembered, I didn't have an opportunity to grab the phone. Then when I did, I forgot. So anyway, day 2, I'm in Jupiter, the city of Jupiter, which is real close to the beach. And I'm heading south. Gonna be hitting, it's just about 10 miles north of West Palm Beach. So I gotta be heading to West Palm Beach and hitting the beach and going south till we get to Fort Lauderdale, then coming back across away from the beach, then going south again on Old Dixie Highway, and then back to the beach as soon as you can and go through Miami Beach. So let's rock and roll. In Jupiter, there's an inlet letting in the ocean water with lots of industrial harbors here at Riviera Beach on the other side, and it's really pretty. So I had to get off A1A, get on Old Dixie Highway US 1, and coming back to A1A, I got to go through this little tiny village here. This is what's nice about taking the back roads. You run into things you would never see, obviously, on the interstate. So this is a cozy little town here of Riviera. Now I'm heading to A1A to get back to the beach to drive along the beautiful scenery. As you can see, I had to cross over the intercoastal waterway to get closer to A1A, and here I am on A1A heading to beachside to get you some ocean views.
All right, there we are. Palm Beach. Look how beautiful the water is. Remember the difference between Satellite Beach, Palm, it gets deeper fast here. Where I live in Satellite Beach, it's shallow. So the sand gets stirred up. Here, it's beautiful right off the beach.
Wow, this is truly paradise. Imagine having a house right here, right on the beach like this. And by the way, this is where all the mega rich people live. Even Donald Trump right up here. We're coming up on Mar-a-Lago very quickly. But what a view. Amazing.
All right, we're heading into Fort Lauderdale, and this is where a lot of people with lots of money live. Actually, Trump lives over here. Gloria Estefan, Shaquille O'Neal, all those people live here in Miami. That's what these houses are at, right on the beach. I mean, they literally walk out their front yard, and there's the beach. They walk across the street, and they can get in on the beach. And this is their life. We're heading to the Florida Keys, so let's keep going. Here you can see the tide is going out. Look at the water rushing to back out to the ocean. This is a little inlet, and you can see the boat struggling against the tide. There's the inland waterway. Look, there's some people paddleboarding.
To give you an idea of where I'm at, let me show you on the map. We're about halfway between West Palm Beach and Fort Lauderdale, so we're making good time here heading down south on A1A. Next up, it's Fort Lauderdale and then Miami. Well, we're never going to get there unless we go, so let's go! And as you can see, the farther south we go, the richer the property. Look at this mansion. Who lives there? I'm sure someone really famous lives there. That was a huge mansion. It's just getting closer and closer to Fort Lauderdale and then Miami. Yeah, Miami Beach is coming up.
All right, we're in Fort Lauderdale, right at the international airport, getting ready to hit Miami Beach. We got to go back to the mainland because there's an inlet here that blocks the road. So we have to go around it, and then we'll get back on A1A very quickly. So next up, Miami Beach and South Miami Beach. Let's do it.
Look, did you know that California isn't the only place where there's Hollywood? It's Hollywood, Florida. And look at the skies. The closer I'm getting to Miami, the more ominous the clouds are getting. I told you this trip was full of lots of rain, so we're about to get a little bit here in South Miami Beach. Let me show you on the map exactly where I am. Here is Florida, down south to Miami, right south of Hollywood, Sunny Isles Beach, and then it's Miami Beach. And what would you expect at a tourist destination? The tourist bus. Here we are, South Beach, Miami. We made it. And this is the most southern point in South Beach, Miami. I'm gonna follow it all the way to the very end. And you'll see a lot of hot spots on the right side of the road opposite of the beach. That's right, the beach is on the left and the hot spots are on the right. Let's check it out. Well, here comes the rain, but it's not going to stop me. We're going to keep on riding and videotaping in the rain. How crazy is that? South Beach, Miami in a house. All right, we're coming to the end where we're going to cross over the intercoastal waterway to get back to the mainland so we can head to the Florida Keys. And before we do that, we have to cruise by some cruise ship terminals. Check it out, the city of Miami. Look at that big old ship. I believe I saw a story where this was the largest cruise ship in the world. I don't know if that's true, but it's big. This was so cool. Riding my scooter here in Miami. Such a huge city with such tall buildings. Look at this. It's amazing. Now I have to go into downtown Miami to go through to get to the other side. Look at these storm clouds. The good thing is it didn't rain on me hard. It stopped raining, so I'm not really wet. But I got to get through the city, and it's a drag. So I'm not going to show you all that because I just don't have much footage of the tall buildings. I just got stop and go, bumper to bumper traffic. Like, look at this. Not good to videotape, but look at those dominoes for pillars for the bridge. Very cool. So anyway, the video's starting to get long. So next time we're going to pick up here where we left off, where I'm driving through Miami, the heavy downtown area, and trying to get away from all the city hustle and bustle to get to the Florida Keys. So we'll pick up there next time. And I want to say thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content just like this, hit the subscribe button and that notification bell and select all, and you'll be notified when I upload part 2 of my trip to Key West. Thank you so much for watching RV Weekends. We'll see you on the next video.